long time no see. What's new? We're back at it. So a lot has happened, and we're gonna jump into that in this video. I have a lot of good news to share with you guys, as well as just honestly, I went through my makeup yesterday and I realized how much I miss playing with it. So yeah, we're not really gonna play. I'm just gonna put on makeup and like talk to you guys. Well, I'm not gonna be like doing this like a tutorial. I'm just gonna like list everything that's on my face down below if you care. Let's just get into it. If I remember how to do this. In my cleaning out yesterday, I found my NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and I forgot all about this product like altogether because I loved it for a minute. I don't know, we'll see if I still love it. A lot has changed as far as my makeup routine. I don't really wear makeup anymore, which I feel like a lot of people maybe aren't wearing makeup anymore. How do I want to put this on? I think that's like a good thing that the pandemic, do I put this on with my fingers? How do I want to do this? That the pandemic kind of brought out was, I feel like a lot of people like quit wearing makeup, like focused on skincare and whatnot, and now don't really wear makeup anymore. I know that my skin, knock on wood, has never been this good. And I really don't think it has anything to do with makeup. I honestly just found a skincare routine that I love and like stick to. That actually applied really nicely. Evening primrose oil is one of the vitamins that I take, and it supposedly helps with like hormonal acne, which like I don't know that that's what I was struggling with. I just like I don't know if I necessarily had acne, like I feel like that might be a strong word, but like I don't know, I just had a lot of texture. That was the main thing. Which like, yes, skin has texture, we need to normalize that. It's just literally how skin is, but mine was like bad. Like I had like literally all these super teeny tiny bumps like deep under the surface of my skin. They were like painful. It wasn't cute. And I tried all the things that people tell you to try. I tried toning with like glycolic acid. I tried all of these toners, and I swear they made it worse. Like they just made my skin worse. They dried my skin out beyond belief. That was like another thing, was I felt like I didn't really have a good moisturizer. I could totally do a skincare routine if you want it. It's nothing fancy, it's just what I found works for me, and that is just focusing on keeping my skin hydrated. Wow. I still love it. And I don't think I've ever applied it with anything before. Like I feel like I used to apply it with my fingers, but okay. Which, side note, that's another thing that I just found works better for my dry skin, is not applying my face makeup with a brush, but applying it with a sponge, and also going to more cream products on my face. I just feel like that has made all the difference, because sometimes my skin would look fine and then I would go to put on like my powder bronzer and it was just like texture just lit up on my face and it was awful. So, life update. I quit my job. I got a new job somewhere else. I'm not gonna mention where for like a lot of reasons, but I got another job, and I've been there. This week's actually my 1 month, so I hit my 1 month mark, and so far so good. I love it. There's a lot of exciting things kind of going on over the next month, and I've never worked for like a corporate company before, which is insane, I know, but I've never worked for a corporate company before, and just all of the perks and like all of the cool things I get to do and be a part of is just, I'm ecstatic, like honestly. I loved my last job. I'm gonna go into detail because I'll probably cry. I loved it so much, which I kind of want to do a separate video all about it. Not about my job, that sounds bad, but like my time in vet med, like, because there was no one to like talk to me about what to expect. I had no idea what to expect going into it. I do not regret it at all whatsoever. It was the most rewarding, like, amazing experience I've had. I'm gonna like stop talking about it or else there's no point in making that video. But that is one that I've thought about making for a very long time, just because I have a lot to say. I don't know, and I might as well say it to the camera. So I get a lot of crap for like not answering the door for like the drivers or whatever. I get a lot of crap from like people that I know. But like, there's crazies out there. Like, did y'all see that video circulating on TikTok of that guy in Vegas? That was like the Ring camera, and the like husband was gone and the wife was there alone, and he was like talking about, I'm not gonna say it because like I'm not trying to like get banned or trigger anyone, but he was talking about doing like awful things. And people are crazy. Like, you can't trust people, and like they don't do background checks on like Uber Eats drivers and Instacart drivers or whoever. They don't do background checks on them. They could be anybody. And I've seen so many videos or like news stories or whatever, which like I don't believe everything I read or see by any means, but anyways, and it'll be like someone quote unquote innocent looking will like knock on your door to deliver something or whatever, ask for help, ask to use your phone, whatever, and then there's like a group of guys or, you know, a group of people ready to like jump you and break in your house and stuff. And it's like, you can't trust anybody. Like, there's evil people out there, and you can't trust anybody. And I listen to a lot of true crime, you know, and not me. Like, no, not me. You don't know unless you've worked over 40 hours a week, you know, for a long period of time, how much people take for granted getting home at a reasonable time, and like cooking dinner and it not literally taking every ounce of strength and energy you have left for the day to cook dinner. Like, dishes, you're not gonna do the dishes at night. Like, at least I wasn't. No. I cooked dinner, showered, and went to bed. Like, that was my nightly routine. I'm a clean freak, so I understand that like I put more stress on myself than like other people would about certain things. So it's nice to be able to get home and like keep my house clean, you know? I don't know if I do soap brows right. I've never watched a tutorial on it. I just kind of winged it, but I really like it. Another thing that I did and like have been doing differently is I like shaved the end off my brow. Because I decided that I liked my brows better like straighter. I got a new job. I live in the same house with the same man, so like that hasn't changed. Although believe you me, I'm trying. Like, I'm looking at houses all the time for no reason. We're not going anywhere. I don't know why I do that. It's just my favorite pastime, is to get on Zillow and look at the houses I can't afford. Recently went to Chattanooga, so we were supposed to go to St. Pete Beach, but if you pay attention to the like weather or the news, there was like a whole tropical depression turned tropical storm, and I was like, you know, I don't want to do that. It was Tyler's birthday, And that was like another thing. I was like, I don't want you to spend, you know, your birthday trapped inside a hotel room because we can't go out, we can't do anything because of the weather. So we just like literally 12 hours before we would have left for the beach, we went skirt and booked a hotel in Chattanooga, and it actually ended up being really nice. Just a little short trip, nothing fancy. We just did like Rock City, we did the aquarium, we ate at a lot of like local restaurants, which was really nice. The food was really good. Would highly recommend seeing Rock City. We didn't do Ruby Falls or the Incline Railroad, because to be honest, the railroad situation looked very disappointing just from like passing by and like seeing it. I was kind of like, and it would have been different if it like took you up to like Rock City, but it didn't. It was just like a whoop whoop and that was it. I asked the local right before we went to Rock City, like, what did she think about Ruby Falls? Was it worth it? Blah blah blah. And she was like, no. She was like, it's not, like, it's a kind of a waste of money. The waterfalls apparently fake, not to out them, but like, I'm outing you. Apparently it's literally water that they turn on. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what she told me. And with that information, Tyler was like, I'm good to not go. There's a waterfall when you get up to Rock City on like the side of the mountain that I'm like, that's so much better than like crawling through a cave to see a fake one. I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not a huge fan of like caverns. Like we did, I can't remember the name of them, but we did some in like Pigeon Forge and I was fine. I was literally fine. And then we're at the very bottom and like the tour guide's like talking to you about how like deep underground you are and blah 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 blah, and like there's been like deaths and stuff from people trying to like climb, because like where we were, I don't know how to explain it, but where we were, there was like a cliff and then there was like a river of some sort like below it, and he was saying like no one has like tried to follow the river, but people that have like tried to go across to the other side have like died and like all of this awful stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he cut the lights out. And so I'm just standing there in the dark, and then it like clicked in my head in the dark how deep underground I am. And if it collapsed, that was it. And so I was like having like an internal panic attack. And this is like right after me and Tyler started dating when we went on this trip. And I couldn't show him my crazy yet. Like I couldn't show him how incredibly anxious of a person I am. So I like held it together, but then I was kind of like in my head thinking, I'm never doing that again. So I thought about getting them microbladed, which I still very well might, because like, I don't know. It's like one of the biggest insecurities on my face is how I have no eyebrows. And I feel like my look would just be incredibly elevated if I had eyebrows. But me doing makeup, it's kind of nice to be able to change my brows, you know, or like show people how to do their brows, or like try brow products and stuff. And I wouldn't be able to do that really, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these get ready with me's and vlogs and stuff where I like just talk nonstop. Definitely feel like I repeat myself and it's like the same thing over and over again. But at least you get consistency with me. Well, no you don't. Another exciting thing going on. Y'all have heard me rave about Appalachian Standard and their CBD products and how much I love them. I personally have used them for, I want to say, a year now. I have been using, you know, a product of theirs. I love the rollies and I love the Stoke sticks as well. Those are like the main things. But I swear they're constantly coming out with more stuff. They have gummy bears now. They have like suckers. They have the tincture. They have salve now. They have like a million things, okay? And it's such a cool company. You have heard me talk about it before, but I'm going to talk about it again. You know, it's made in Asheville, North Carolina. It's owned by veterans. And personally, they are the only CBD I have ever been able to use that doesn't make me feel weird. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I can trust the ingredients and trust what's going into my body because of how transparent they are and how they literally put all of the like scientific information out there for you to read and do your own research, which you should be doing with, you know, things like that you're putting in your body, because it's not all created equal. Like, they are not all winners. A lot of them are quite shady, to be honest. And so yeah, I can't say enough good things about them, and y'all know that I have been saying that forever. So now you know it's genuine when I say that I am actually an official affiliate with Appellation Standard, which is super exciting, because I do genuinely love them and support them. And so the fact like that they're willing to work with me is like mind-blowing. Little old me over here. Already having like amazing sales on their site, so I highly recommend checking them out. They have a new flavor with their Stoke Sticks. It's like mojito, which is perfect for the summer. I love a good mojito. So yeah, I highly recommend checking them out. I will, just to be honest and transparent, I will be making a small commission off of that. If you choose to support me in that way, that would be amazing. I wouldn't be here without you guys as it is. But yeah, I will leave everything down below so you can go check them out. And yeah, I'm super stoked that they want to work with little old me down here in Georgia. So anyways, that's my little tidbit about that. Yeah, I'm super excited. I just feel like because of all of these changes that I've been wanting to make for so long, I like have the time to actually pursue like stuff that I'm passionate about outside of my job. Like, I'm such a passionate person about so many things that it's like I didn't have time to do YouTube. I didn't have time to do anything. And now it's like I kind of have that time. So I'm excited to kind of see where having this time and using this time is gonna like take me. I have been much more active, not lately, but for a minute I was, in my absence on YouTube. I have been active on TikTok, so make sure you're following me on there. I really just have fun with it and post the most random things. I did like a beach day when we were at the beach. I did a lake day routine, which I really liked. I did another one that I can't remember, but I have a couple things planned that I'm going to be posting on there. I will leave where you can find me and all of my social media down below as always. Make sure you're following me on TikTok and Instagram especially. I am on Twitter, but like I don't feel like I'm as active on Twitter, but I do try to stay pretty active on, I think Instagram is probably the thing I'm most active on. This turned out way darker than I wanted it to, but it's fine, we're just rolling with it. I feel like tomorrow is September, and then after that's Halloween, and I'm already planning content for Halloween because last year I was so busy with work and just so stressed about a million things that I didn't get to like do Halloween looks like I wanted to. And it was very upsetting to me because, as y'all know, Halloween's my favorite time of year. Creating Halloween looks is the most fun that I have on YouTube. It just is. I'm just being real with you. So not getting to do that last year, I was a little devastated. But I'm trying to go ahead and get started and plan ahead. That way, no matter what, it's like there, you know? So I'm pretty much going to be trying to spend all September filming and prepping and getting all of my social media ready for spooky season because it's coming. But I also want to still stay active and post like normal things. Maybe it'll just be like a month of vlogs. I don't know. I don't feel like my life is that interesting, and I feel like I say that all the time. But I look back at my other vlogs and it's like I had errands to run, or I had projects I was doing. I'm not doing anything lately. There's something that needs to be addressed. Why is my voice so raspy? Like, I feel like I used to not sound like this. And what's hilarious is that when I was a kid, I always wanted to sound like this. Like, what's the blonde lady that played in Casper and Wendy? The aunt? The aunt? I always wanted to sound like her, or like Nikki Bella, Sophia Bush. I always wanted to sound like them when I was a kid. And now it's like happening. And I'm like, why? Work, I hear myself and I sound asleep to me. Like, I feel like I just sound like I need to wake up. Is that it? Probably. Probably. I mean, I drink a lot of coffee, but probably. I just, what is that? Like, stop. Ugh. I'm getting my hair done next week. I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna be TikToking that, hopefully, if I remember. That's the thing about TikTok, is I truly forget to do it. Like, I don't know why. If there's a video I want to film for YouTube, I like think about it, I prep it out, I know when I'm gonna do it, and I do it. But with TikTok, I'm just like, it's not even on my brain. And it makes no sense because, like everyone else, I spend way too much time on that app. And it's like, I could at least be creating something. Maybe I could, instead of like focusing on like fancy transitions and things, I could just get on there and like get ready and like tell you what I'm using. Because some girls do that and they have like 20,000 likes. But then sometimes I just think I'm not likable. I don't know why, you know, but I don't think people like me. So I've thought about it. I thought about it a while ago when I was more active on YouTube, about wanting to do like singing videos, but I'm not exactly sure how that works. I definitely need to do more research on it because I don't understand, I guess, how copyright's not an issue, and like I don't know what equipment I need to buy to like do that. Yeah, and I have fallen in love with winged eyeliner again. I wore it all weekend when we were in the mountains, and I was like, why did I stop? I didn't wear any eyeshadow or anything. I literally just wore eyeliner and mascara, not even lashes, just mascara. And I was like, it just made my eyes, I feel like, look so big, and just, it gave them like a nice shape. And I was like, why did I stop doing this? Nothing dramatic, like literally just the smallest wing you've ever seen. As I make all this racket. That went a lot smoother than I was expecting. It has been a minute since I've put on lashes. Now I know what you're thinking. Who wears a skin tint and then puts on lashes? I do. Very much so, really like my skin to look like my skin, like pretty much at all times. Sorry, not sorry. I feel like this is dried out like hell, but it's like the only mascara that I like when I'm wearing lashes, and it's definitely the only mascara I like for my bottom lashes. You know who I sounded like just then? I can't think of the character's name, but Amanda Bynes, and She's the Man. OG classic right there. I discovered a new favorite lip combo while we were gone. I'm glad that I packed a bunch of random lip products. Overline with stripdown. I said this wasn't a tutorial. And then I go in with Viva Glam II. Why do I put my lipstick on like an old woman? And then I use my finger to like blend. That is all. I think I went through everything that I like wanted to go over. I will leave all the products that I used down below, and if there's any videos you want to see from me, Halloween videos, like regular videos, anything like that, leave it down below. I really want y'all's feedback. I will also be leaving down my Appalachian Standard affiliation situation, promos, discounts, anything like that. I will leave down below with my link. so you can support your girl and get you some good CBD products. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I will be posting on there as well. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been great to see you, and hopefully I will be back soon, so keep your eye out for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. That I take is evening are my groceries here? My groceries are here. Oh my god, would you stop? You stink. Sure, this was genius until it's time to actually make makeup. And I have been doing my brows for 45 minutes. Why? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?